Hey guys, welcome back. So far we've talked a lot about our message, we've talked about interests, and we've even discovered our why. So last video you should have narrowed down your two-word combination, and hopefully maybe you've gotten to your final two words. Maybe you haven't gotten there yet, you're still wrestling with that. Again, don't rush the process, okay? Now I want you to look on page 54 and 55. We're actually going to look on page 54 through My Platforms section in your journal. Let me explain to you real quick what the toilet paper principle is. On page number 54 it says this: everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper. This is a sign that's in my guest bathroom at my house. And I know my wife put that there for a reason, because I always have my mind on changing the world, what I can do out there, and I sometimes forget the small little things, the details that make life go round. Something as small as changing the toilet paper in my bathroom, right? And so this idea, this principle of everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper, the principle is this: small things matter more than big things. In fact, all big things are built on small parts. So if we get the small things right, the big things will succeed naturally. So I want us to take some time to look at the platforms that we have in our lives and to make sure that we are being a good steward of every one of those platforms. Instead of looking at changing the world, let's first off look at changing our family. And then let's change our community. And then let's change our state. And then let's change our country. And then let's change our world. That's the idea. It starts with us individually. So what are some platforms that you have in your life right now that maybe you are not being a good steward of? So on the next several pages in your journal, starting on page 56, there is a whole list of platforms, and it's just a blank page, much like this. One is my platforms, my family. I encourage you, write out all the names of your family members and then rate your relationship with them on a scale of 1 to 5. And draw out even a half star if you need to. Okay, do the same thing with your friends. Do the same thing on the page that says my platforms, my community connections, and my national connections, and my international connections. Write those names down and rate that relationship on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being bad and 5 being incredible, right? And do those little stars, fill in those little stars there. And then the next question that I have for you is, what is it going to take to move that relationship from a 3.5 star to a 4 star, or from a 2.5 star to a 3 star, or a 3 to a 3.5, or a 4 to a 5, whatever it may be? What is it going to take to leverage that platform and to be a good steward of that platform so that you can take care of the small platforms before you focus on the big platforms? The principle is this: don't chase and pursue big platforms until you've first taken care of the small platforms. The small platforms in our lives start with our family. So how are you doing with your family?